What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you had a great Sunday today. We're going to analyze Bitcoin, some other cryptocurrencies, check out the potential movements, high probability trading scenarios, getting ready for tomorrow, guys. So get ready, guys, because we're going to, absolutely crush it this next coming days with high probability into some very, very good levels, guys. Make sure to destroy that like button on your way in, guys. This is the only thing that I ask for you. It's totally free. You just need to scroll down and smash up that like button for the algorithm to grow the channel. And let's go here straight into Bitcoin. What happened with Bitcoin yesterday? We were talking about this strong daily candle. It was very important to close a very strong daily candle below $22,500 range. Why? This is a range where we do have major daily levels. It has been respected as resistance, but when you take a look at the daily chart, you can see a big massive wick. Okay, we're still inside of this range. A very successful breakout would have been, at least hitting, closing at 22, 21.5, even better. And then on the next retracement, of course, this would be, between today and tomorrow, if we were to have that daily close, to potentially get that rejection and still continue creating a lower high here for some more downside action. Now, what has happened? We've closed the daily candle above 22,400, slightly below 22,500. This is not a successful breakout. Now, we are managing to hold this insane major support level that has been strong resistance and a daily level here in June, as you can see here on the chart. So we're still ranging at that range. So that at this range, the possibility in getting a bounce here is very, very high. Now, what I want to show you, I had someone in the Telegram group, asking me, is this a harmonic pattern that has happened right over here? And it actually is. We had a beautiful Gartly pattern. This was an insane good buying opportunity, okay? It was a little bit risky, of course, because we were breaking below this major support level, and the price action, could have continued to the downside pretty aggressively, right? After breaking a support, we had a pretty strong 4-hourly candle. This could have been pretty aggressive to the downside. But what kind of harmonic pattern is this one right over here? Looking at the 4-hourly, if we take a look at this low range over here to this high, this low, this high, and this low over here, this is a Gartly pattern. It's a bullish Gartly pattern. Let me just quickly show you here so you guys can take a look at the levels, all right, and learn how to detect these harmonic patterns. They happen almost every single day on different time frames. They can happen on the 15-minute, they can happen on the 4-hourly. Obviously, I like them on the higher time frames. They're much more solid and much more, well respected. 5-minute chart, you know, there's a lot of volatility, but they are still on those time frames. Let me just quickly show you here this bullish Gartly pattern, all right, that does happen often on the Bitcoin price. I have seen many Gartly patterns, all right, different harmonic ones. Gartly is one of my favorites. It's one of the most famous harmonic patterns, and it's this one right over here. Let me get those levels marked up for you so you can analyze the situation here. You do have a low, as you can see here, at the $21,500 range, created, you know, 18th 19th of July. So from this low to the high point over here, hitting just above $24,000, this correction hitting around about that 618 level, okay, around about that 618 range where we did get that consolidation. Then this pump over here also around about the 618, okay, getting those 4 hourly closes. We can mark the highest. It doesn't really matter. I'll show you the numbers right now. And then coming down perfectly to the 0.79 Fibonacci retracement, right? 0.79 is from this low to this high, as you can see, the 0.78, right? 0.7879 is that range, okay? And this is the level where you are going to get that bounce, okay? Look at this. Bang, 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 bang. This is a buying point right over here. Targets is round about the 50%, 618 from C to D point, okay? Let me just get you the Gartly pattern, guys, because this has just happened. You know, this was a trading opportunity that happened yesterday, of course. It was a day trade, small swing trade. And let me just quickly get you, you know, the Gartly pattern right over here, right? Where the 0.78 from X to D, look at this, playing out pretty nicely, as you can see here on the chart. Just wanted to point that out to you. You know, this was actually a good buying point. It was a little bit risky. I didn't do any trading today. I closed my shorts Sunday, relaxing, no trading, getting ready for the week. But this was actually a pretty nice trade yesterday. A Gartly pattern, something that I wanted to point out, guys, just so you can train and, you know, try and look for these patterns on the chart, because there is a pretty nice buying point, especially when you do have that consolidation, as you can see here on the 4 hourly charts. You know, quick, nice little pump. You might be asking, where is the or take profit? Well, of course, you are aiming from, you know, the C to a D point, okay? You are looking for those Fibonacci targets, right? 50% would be a conservative, a 618 would be more aggressive, and even, you know, the potential A, you could potentially go all the way up here. That would be like the take profit 3. I have 3 take profits on harmonic patterns. That is the 50% Fibonacci from C to D, 618, and also the A point. All right, it does. You can leave some of your trades open to see if you're going to get that leg up. All right, to reach a point. So anyway, Fibonacci from C to D. We're probably at around about 50% right now. Fibonacci from C point to D point. As you can see, you're just getting that consolidation at 50%. So just something that I wanted to point out there, guys. I had someone in the Telegram group, you know, is this a harmonic pattern? Well, yes, it is. It has been a pretty nice Gartly pattern right there, getting a nice pump. So anyway, like I said, you know, there is a possibility that we might defend this level. We're going to take a look at some potential scenarios, some potential setups for the week. So make sure to smash up that like button. And we also going to take a look at Ethereum, but, you know, the S&P 500, I think the S&P 500 looks slightly bearish. We are hitting a major resistance zone. But anyway, I don't want to just go through too much through the S&P 500, the DXY also. I want to take a look at the comment section, say hello, and we'll focus on Bitcoin, guys, level to level. I've focused 80% on my trading on Bitcoin. Let's go through the comment section right away. Mark Dutch, one of my strongest, if not my strongest moderators. Here he is, giving insane support like always. Thanks, Mark, for joining the live stream. Let's take a look here at the comment section right away. Alex, I'm here, don't worry, I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. Much love from Boston. You are the best. Thank you for all what you do. Take a look at OGN if you can. Thanks again, says Maz. Absolutely. Let's take a look at OGN. Why not? Let's take a look at some cryptos, and then I'll go and focus on Bitcoin. OGN. Well, what have we got here on OGN? We can get these lines out of the way. Short-term analysis. Let's zoom out on OGN. I mean, this one has got absolutely, I mean, this is a pretty nice, good project. This is a pretty good project, and it's been absolutely destroyed, of course, on the bear market, like most of the altcoins. Let's see if we do have more price data on OGN. Wow, massive hype on OGN. Yeah, this one went absolutely crazy. We are very near the I would say, yeah, May of 2020. Yeah, basically the C19 crash that we had in 2020, right? We are basically at those levels now. I would say that OGN is potentially very close to the bottom. You know, if you are a strong believer of this project, you know, we had a massive support range here round about this, you know, 10-15 cent range. We currently hit that level in May. You know, look how solid this support range is. You know, are we going to go much lower? You know, this was back in 2020. Also the beginning of 2021, January here, as you can see. Are we going to go much lower than this massive range? These are the bear market lows from the last cycle. Are we going to go much lower? Well, I'm going to say potentially not. OGN is potentially not going to go much lower than 15 cents. You know, this is maybe very close to the bottom if you strongly believe in this project in the long term. So that's point number one. You know, I don't think there's much more downtrend here for OGN looking in the next coming months. So let's just focus a little bit more on the lower time frames on OGN here quickly. This is a very volatile cryptocurrency, as you can see. Very volatile. Massive big pumps and dumps. Stay extremely cautious if you are trading this crypto. Well, there is something here that I do have to say, and that is that we are, you know, retesting kind of this base many times. You are still creating lower highs right there, so you are kind of creating a big massive descending triangle. Of course, in the short term, this does look like it could have a pretty nice relief pump, potentially to create another lower high, right? You are in this kind of descending triangle structure, still very aggressively creating lower highs. But what is happening right now with OGN, that you are at these lows, that you have been getting bounces every single time. So, you know, there is a very high possibility that you will get this bounce, you know, potentially at least to the 50% or 618 from this drop, you know, in the next coming days to create that next lower high. And this is a bearish pattern. This can potentially in the next coming weeks, the break support and continue down. Immediate short term, I would say that this is very likely going to have a pump, very likely, all depending on Bitcoin, of course. And if it dumps down here, you have a possibility in creating a kind of a double bottom and a relief rally, not dropping just yet. We have been trading at this lows for several months right now on OGN. Let's take a look here at some other cryptocurrencies. Why not? Hola Tias, Rodrigo, hello, Crypto Huddle, Wang, hello, Crypto Legends, Wang Sector, how are you doing? Bufo, how are you? Andy, buen provecho, ¿qué tal la cena hoy? Bufo, muy bien. Right, Mark Lammers, how are you doing? Good evening. Nushad, Bufo, XTZ, hola amigo, XTC, how are you? Mr. Hoville, I mean, these names are absolutely crazy. Bitcoin on weekends is insane. Yes, sometimes it can be boring, sometimes it can be volatile. So yeah. Good evening. Oh, hello, Andy, best TA anywhere. Thank you very much. Hey, crypto never sleeps. Let's go. Absolutely not. Sundays, Mondays, Christmas, whenever. How are you doing, Andy? I'm doing very well. US trucking. Hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal as well. Smash up that like button, says Mark Dutch. Absolutely. Let's go. Hope everyone is well. TA Legend, says Sam. You are a legend also for joining. Estoy haciendo calistenia para la preparación para el show de hoy, Bufo. Our short chance is almost back. Our short chance is almost back. Okay, we're going to analyze Bitcoin right now, okay? Oh, breakdancer, fib dancer, says Mark Dutch. Yes, I have been a breakdancer many years. Hey Andy, just waiting for your great analysis. Love from India. Yeah, today's going to be Sunday. It's going to be a little bit chilling, okay, seeing what's going on, all right? I'm not going to probably not place any trades until we see some big movements. Now, I'm going to talk about the most important levels for me here on Bitcoin, where I do strongly believe we could get those rejections, those bounces, where there are some good opportunities, right? Over 300 watching. Have you smashed that like button, guys? Yeah, this is the only thing that you need to do is absolutely destroy that like button, all right? Just smash that like button. And we are, you know, can you do VeChain, please? Absolutely, we can do VeChain also. I'm going to take a look at some many cryptos. Enough of saying hello. I wish I could go through every single comment and say hello. But hello everyone. I really enjoy, you know, seeing all of these, you know, people coming and joining the live stream. Hi Andy, please check out the ACH Alchemy Pay, says Lee Found Music. Dava, thank you for joining. Another moderator here. Thanks for joining, Dava. Let's take a look at ACH here for Found Music. Absolutely. Let's take a look at ACH and then let's go through Bitcoin, guys, because you know, I just focus on Bitcoin. You know, but Bitcoin is the one that gives me those profitable trades at the end of the month. All right, just making a few trades, making some pretty nice gains, and you know, it's just, you know, only need one asset, and I really concentrate most of the times on Bitcoin, especially to see what can altcoins do. Very important, because if Bitcoin drops, you know, 90% of the altcoins are dropping also behind Bitcoin. Let's take a look at ACH Alchemy Pay right away for my man La Found Music. Pew. Right, yeah, I remember taking a look at this one, and this is the thing on Alchemy Pay. This is very volatile. This is a very hard crypto to trade, in my opinion. This can be traded on Bybit, if I'm not mistaken. You know, there are two options here. The two bullish options, you know, if we do get a nice round consolidation here, it would be extremely bullish, in my opinion. All right, if you do get that round formation at this very strong resistance level, I'm talking about the 1.4 cent level, okay, where we're currently trading at this moment. This has been a very strong resistance zone. Look at the range that we have been trading, you know, on ACH, you know, resistance support, you know, you can just short and long resistance support till you break it at this range. So at this moment, after this huge breakout with volume, and volume is going down, okay, I mean, this is the thing on altcoins. It is very difficult, okay? These altcoins can be highly manipulated, especially if they are low cap cryptocurrencies. This is 336. This must have about 100 million, 69 million. So it's, you know, it's a baby, it's a small crypto. If you just throw a few million at this, you can absolutely manipulate the price. So stay extremely cautious with these ones. But overall, you know, this one went from, you know, 1.3 cents all the way up to 2.1 cent, okay? A massive big pump, over 60-70% of a pump right over here, as you can see, in just, you know, 2 days. You know, if you do manage to get into some trades on these kind of cryptos, you can make huge gains just with a little bit of leverage, not too much. So basically, on this one, you know, I wouldn't long this yet. I wouldn't long it. You know, the only bad thing that you could have, you know, for missing a trade here is that you might print a candlestick just like this one, you know, in the next coming hours or by tomorrow, you know. At this level, you might just do this. This is the thing with these altcoins, but I would be waiting. You know, you probably want to rush into a trade here, but highest probability long position on this one is that if you do, you know, in between today and tomorrow, all right, in the next 24, even 48 hours, even better, print several 4-hourly candles here having round formation, getting that support, okay, confirming the support. This is still going down pretty aggressively, you know, for the last couple of days. This is not getting a reaction just yet. As you can see, this is still solidly going down, as you can see right over here. So you might think, okay, I'm going to long here because we at support, right? No, I mean, I would be much more patient than that. I would wait for a round formation. You know, all the candlesticks here on the 1 hourly are still creating lower lows. They are still creating lower lows. In the short term, you're still in a downtrend. Once this cryptocurrency starts going sideways and starts printing a slightly higher high and, you know, and maybe higher low slightly here, going sideways, you know, for the next couple of days, that is the moment I'm going to think, right, this level is getting defended. All right, it's getting defended. We're moving flat. The bounce here is very, very possible. For the moment, this is still aggressively in a downtrend, like I just showed you. We could still continue down on ACH, Alchemy Pay. Okay, this could still be doing this. All right, and then you're going to be stuck here with this long position while you're still correcting. Wait for exhaustion. Wait for the price action to see a sign of strength. What would be the sign of strength? Of course, minimum sideways action at this 1.4 cent level and starting to create some, you know, slightly higher highs, okay, and higher lows, all right? Starting to create this kind of action in the next couple of days, right? And that would be the moment that you need to put your alarms on and think, right, this is very likely going to finally get a pretty nice relief pump. You got big resistance levels. I would stay extremely cautious. Big VPVR level right over here on Alchemy at the 1.6 cent level. It's very likely going to hit that range in the next couple of days. Minimum, at least. That is already about a 10-15% pump, I would say, from this range. Yeah, about a 10-15% pump to the strongest VPVR level where you do have a strong consolidation. So yeah, stay cautious. But this should really retest the highs. If you are going to consolidate and get a pump, it should at least retest the highs, in my personal opinion. But yeah, stay very, very cautious. Stephen Baker, thanks for joining. I got Carl from the Moon joining the live stream also. Absolutely phenomenal. Carl from the Moon, destroy that like button. I'll be hopping in one of your videos afterwards to absolutely destroy that like button. Stefan, how are you doing? Can you do some analysis on DOT if you get time today? Absolutely, guy. Absolutely, Stefan. Thanks for the £10 super chat. Very much appreciated. Let's take a look at Polkadot and do some analysis on Polkadot right away. Let's take a look at Polkadot right away. So Polkadot. Let's take a look at Polkadot and see what's going on. Right. Something that we were talking about on Polkadot for the last few days, that it was very, very unlikely that it was going to dip below $6 in the short term, of course, before getting that major bounce. Why? Because we had a large consolidation here back in September, okay, October, November of 2020, around that range, right? Being the lows around about the $3 and the highs around about the $6.50, right? Creating that large spike on the VPVR, creating that big massive volume at that range. So what happens? You go to the value area high range at around about the $6 area, as you can see here on the VPVR. Thanks to this price action, and the price action of DOT is getting that reaction from that range. So what has happened right now on Polkadot, if we zoom in on the 4 hourly and take a look at the price action that has happened, all right, for the last couple of months, all right, we've got this price action and it has created a kind of descending wedge, creating aggressive lower highs here, as you can see, and these lower lows, right, creating this kind of a descending wedge. So what's happened right now with Polkadot? We've been breaking out from the range. There's not too much volume, but we're breaking out from the range. We are currently above the biggest point of control range, which is, you know, there's one over here at $6.80 and there's another one at $7.30 approximately, all right? This value area high range, right? The volume here goes much lower, as you can see. We're currently above that range. So I mean, this doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. Of course, Bitcoin is the number one thing, right? Bitcoin is number one. Bitcoin needs to be the one that actually defends this level over here where we're currently at Remember guys, I said this is one of the strongest levels inside of this range. We've got daily closes, all right, here in June. It was big resistance here on the 8th of July, just hitting that range to the exact dollar from a daily level that we had here marked already, waiting for that touch and that correction. Perfect rejection here, and we are currently consolidating at this range. All right, this is not a successful breakout. Stay cautious because this could actually consolidate and have a bounce. My personal opinion, I am looking for lower. I will be taking a look at the big major levels, day trading, small swing trading opportunities on Bitcoin right away with you guys. Okay, the highest probability trades. I'm only going to trade, okay, I do, you know, go into some other trades as well that are a little bit more risky, but because I can afford to do that, when you've had a very good, you know, trading week or couple of weeks trading, you can get into more riskier trades. But first of all, why not get into the highest probability trades, you know, and win 3 or 4 trades? And then you can risk one trade, right? This is a little bit risky, but I'm going to get in, you know, I'm pretty confident. So like I said, high probability trades. We're going to go through the high probability trades on Bitcoin also, guys. Super important. Bitcoin's number 1. But anyway, take a look at Polkadot. What has really happened here on Polkadot is we are above the last lower high range you could arguably discuss. Which is the last lower high? Look at the chart right over here. We got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, right? This was the last lower high. This one right over here. As you can see on the chart, right? Looking at the 4-hourly chart, we are currently above that range. We're breaking above the lower high trend line. So if I take a box here, right, from this range, we are currently at that level. Is this level going to be defended? We've left a huge amount of volume behind of us. It all really depends on Bitcoin, okay? It all really depends on Bitcoin because, yeah, if Bitcoin has a very aggressive drop, it's going to drag a lot of the altcoins to the downside. Polkadot is not looking too bad. Let's take a look at, zoom in on the 2-hourly chart, and it does look like that we are creating a kind of a descending wedge scenario on Polkadot. Okay, so this can come down to the $7 range again, okay, just like yesterday, and potentially get supported at this level before pumping. It doesn't look too bad. We've got a very strong resistance zone here at the $7.20, as you can see, $7.20, $7.30. It's a range where you are getting that support, right? You are getting that support from this level. There is a possibility on Polkadot actually continuing to the upside. Of course, if Bitcoin drops, then I do see an aggressive drop here on Polkadot. And this is potentially just going to correct back down, all depending on Bitcoin. This is what I got here for Polkadot. It doesn't look bad. You know, the possibility in creating a higher low here is pretty high. There is a possibility in creating a higher low here for a little bit of more price action to the upside to retest, you know, that $8, $8.50 range in the coming days, all depending on Bitcoin, of course. And I am slightly leaning bearish on Bitcoin a little bit. We're currently at support. So, you know, there is a possibility on Bitcoin actually pumping from this level. I would consider longing this range just because it's such a strong support level, okay? There is a possibility in retesting the highs here at the 24K. It is very possible. Now, where would be the highest probability trade, guys? Because we want to look for high probability trades, because longing this range is risky, and shorting also, it is risky because we are at support, you know, we could get that bounce. But we are retesting the resistance from this ascending channel, so the correction here is possible. So you're like, what should I do, long or short? Well, no, don't do anything. If you are in doubt, I wouldn't do anything, of course. You know, I am not in any positions. I did do some short trades the last few days. No trade right now open. I've closed all of them, all in profit, of course. Yeah, basically, what would I do for my next high probability trade? And this is what I'm going to explain right away, guys. There's a very, very strong level at the $21,500. Why is this a very strong level? And this is what I'm going to explain right away. We need to add confluence for that high probability scenario on Bitcoin, where we could get a short-term bounce and make some gains. This $21,500 is a very, very strong resistance zone, as you can see that happened in the past. We did manage to have some really nice pumpy action here, up to the $22,600 approximately on the 8th of July. Slightly below at this daily level, and we did get supported from this range, but we were creating a descending triangle here. We were consistently creating lower highs, but I don't care about that. I care that this is a very, very strong level. You can see it on the price action on Bitcoin, also on the 17th of July and also on the 18th of July. I managed to place some pretty nice day trades here on Bitcoin. You can check out that video here on the 17th and 18th of July. The 18th and 19th of July. On that same video, I was waiting for that bounce at this major daily level, at this big support level. You know, very nice gains here. Just a day trade, just a nice day trade, in, out, make some gains, you know, high probability scenarios. So what would be the next high probability scenario? Well, if we do get that aggressive drop, there is a big possibility that we are going to get a short-term bounce from this $21,500. This is also the value area high from the volume traded the last 60, to 80 days, guys, approximately. Yeah, no, this is incorrect. Let me just take a look here from the 13th of June till the 20th, the last 40 days approximately, okay? The last 40 days, right, volume traded, and this is super important, guys. VPVR levels are very much respected. All of this trading range, value area low, right, where volume disappears. Value area high is one over here, where the volume starts to disappear, as you can see. So it's a big, big level. You also got the daily level here from the 25th, I guess. Let me just check here. This is why I have these levels marked up. Oh yeah, this is another reason why this is an insane level, because you have two daily candlesticks opening, a close and open at the $21,500 range. This is on the 25th and 26th of June. And you have 4 candlesticks on the daily, okay? 4 consecutive daily candlesticks closing and opening at that same level. Look at this. This is why this was such a very, very good long-in opportunity once you got above it. This is why I did trade this bounce over here. 4 hourly candle, very aggressive. I got in here this trade at 21,500 because I knew that with high probability I am going to be in a winning trade. I'm just very likely going to be in a winning trade. This large consolidation was 4 daily candles closing at the $21,500 range. There's a high probability long over here to retest the highs. You can check that video from the 18th of July. You will see me in a long position from 21,500. It's important to explain why, guys. This is what I do also on the live streams. Why do you enter here? Why is it a strong level? What targets are you aiming for? Where would you place your stop loss? This is valuable information that I'm sharing with you. So just for that, absolutely destroy that like button, guys. It's the only thing that I'm asking here for the live stream. Continuing with Bitcoin, what would happen? What would be the high probability trade? And I'm going to go through the comment section right away. I know I got a super chat, Mark Dutch. Thanks for letting me know. I can see that super chat. I'm going to go through it right away. So if we get that drop here on Bitcoin to hit that 21,500, it is also very, very possible. It's a major level. It's a big, big level, like I just explained. the probabilities in getting a short-term bounce is very likely. So what else? We've been pumping like crazy for the last few days since the 13th of July. What is happening right now? Of course, we are seeing this exhaustion. We're not anymore in a kind of a strong uptrend, right? We are breaking the higher low trend line, and it looks like that lower highs is very, very possible, for Bitcoin. This can actually happen in the next coming days. So if we do get that breakdown successfully from this support range at the 22,500 area, this is not a solid breakout. A solid breakout would be coming down to 21,500 and closing 4 hourly, 12 hourly, daily candle, even better. So if we do have that price action to the downside, there's a scenario, there's a long opportunity right there. Value area high from this range. A bounce from this level is very likely. But what is also more likely, that if you do get that bounce, it is more likely that you are going to create a lower high here in this downtrend that you have created. Also, why could we get the bounce from the 21,500? Because it is also a very important Fibonacci level from this low on the 13th of July, at the start of this uptrend. That 21.5, 21.6 is 50% Fibonacci retracement. You could get that bounce, also consolidation, because of that, okay? Because of 50% Fib level, because it's a major daily level. We can see the price action getting well respected as resistance and support at that range. Got value area high with high volume, high probability, level to get a bounce. Of course, what else? Let's go to the 1 hourly chart. Like I explained, if you do get that breakdown, you are creating aggressive lower highs. If you do get that breakdown in between today and tomorrow, and you do get a bounce here, the probabilities and creating a lower high right there is just very, very high to retest the lows. It's just very, very likely. This is the kind of price action. These are the kind of movements that we want to get into. If we bounce back up to 22.5, 22.6K and have a little bit of a reaction, that is going to be also a shorting opportunity. That is the highest probability scenarios that I see here on Bitcoin, guys. And that is what I'm going to be ready for in the next coming days. What if we have a breakout of the lower highs on Bitcoin? What if we have defended this 22.5K range? This is just a little bit of volatility. And if we do get above this lower high trend line and we have some pretty nice volume, the probabilities and retesting this high level is going to be very, very high. Also, we will be defending the 22.5 major daily zone, major level that has been respected as resistance, also as support right here. We're getting a little bit of volatility. So if we do get a little bit of price action here, pretty bullish, it's going to be very likely that we are going to retest above $24,000 in the next coming days. So I would be looking for that scenario. And also, to be more confident on your trades, guys, check out volume. Volume is one of the best things, okay? Volume is an indicator of pressure, right? Where is the selling pressure? Where is the buying pressure? Reason why I got into some shorting opportunities the last couple of days was because of volume. Thanks to volume, I had the confidence in entering some trades. So we had this, the trade that I entered was right over here at the 22,900. And I explained why on yesterday's live stream, if I'm not wrong, where we had a very, very strong level being respected as support. And then you suddenly have this candle with this amount of volume, and you have a retracement to that support level resistance with no volume at all, and I just thought, I'm getting into a shorting opportunity here because the bullish pressure is just not fighting. The bulls are not fighting. I'm getting into a short. You can check out that video. I give an explanation on that very high probability, you know, day trade on Bitcoin. It was explained on yesterday's video, showing you also the short opportunity. Yeah, guys, remember the platform that I use for trading, most of my trading is on Bybit. It's my favorite one. There's an insane amount of volume. The fees are extremely cheap, extremely cheap. And for you, you have an insane bonus if you haven't signed up on a platform such as Bybit. Prime XBT is another one, but Bybit, you get insane bonus of up to $4,450. And you also get 30 days of 0% maker fee. You do not pay any maker fee for 30 days, which is absolutely phenomenal also. You need to claim the bonus at the rewards hub. You need to follow the steps to claim this high bonus, okay? Let's take a look at the super chat for Dennis right away, guys. Just wanted to give that explanation on Bitcoin. Super important because a lot of people keep asking me on the Telegram, what levels, this, that, what are you looking for? I am just looking for that, guys. I am not an extremely active scalper. You know, I do day trading and I only need 10, 15, maybe 20 trades a month to make good gains, all right? Do not rush into trades. I only look for high probability trades, like the one that I did enter on yesterday at 22.9k level. Let's take a look at Dennis here. Thanks for the super chat. DFI, please, for long-term accumulation. Thanks, man. Absolutely. Let's take a look at DFI, which is this one for long-term accumulation. DeFi chain. It's ranked 79, so it is something, right? If a cryptocurrency is in the top 100, you know, there's a high chance that it's a reasonable cryptocurrency, all right? There's nothing guaranteed, of course, but just being in the top 100, it gives a little bit of confidence, right? DeFi chain, it seems like it has its own blockchain, right? It doesn't run on the Ethereum blockchain. DeFi chain, it's one that I will have to do some research. Native decentralized finance for Bitcoin. Okay. I will do a little bit of research on this one. I am open to check out some altcoins because this is the moment in the bear market that we want to buy some, you know, good projects that do have very high potential. So we can take a look at the chart here on a DeFi chain to see what the chart is saying. What is the chart saying to us? Wow. Well, let's just zoom out here. Was this one launched in late 2020? I want to find out if we do have some more price data here. Probably not. DFI US dollar. It seems like we do not have much price data. This was probably launched late 2020, around about October. So yeah, we don't have much levels here to take a look at support and resistance. It was just a massive big price action here. Late 2020, massive parabolic curve. No major levels that I can take a look at here on DeFi chain, but I do like this kind of consolidation that we are having right now for the last you know, month or so. Very nice consolidation here on DeFi chain. This one looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. One of the reasons why is, you know, you can see it here on the chart. There is you know, a reversal sign right there where you have created a resistance at the $1.78 approximately. You can see the price action getting hit at this level. You've created this, and then you've created this. You hit that resistance level, you get a correction again, you create a higher low, and you do get that resistance again at this $1.07 level. We are currently above this range. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Now, of course, the highest probability scenario on this one to enter a short-term trade was that first bounce here at the $1.70. I always say to the community, I try and trade, you know, 80% of the times the first bounce. The first bounce after a breakout is very likely to be respected. Which was the first bounce after this successful breakout? It was this one right over here, you know, just touching that $1 $1.08 approximately at that resistance, getting a bounce back up, almost coming to retest the highs. Of course, the 618 is already a take profit zone just in case you do create that lower high, right? And you are creating a descending triangle. Volume is not great, very, very choppy crypto in volume. I mean, the possibility here in creating a descending triangle right now is very, very high. Stay cautious on this one for trading. You could actually break down because you are getting that lower high selling pressure. Anyway, stay cautious with this one. This one for accumulation, I mean, it looks pretty good. I don't think it's going to go much lower. This one had a big, massive parabolic move. We're starting to see sideways action. If for the long term, yeah, this is probably accumulation levels. This is definitely levels that we want to buy. You don't want to buy at the hype. You want to buy at the lows here, especially when you consolidate. So yeah, that's my opinion on DeFi chain. I will do some research on DeFi chain. Looking to get into some cryptos. I'm going to buy some other cryptos. I've only got about 12 cryptocurrencies in my portfolio, and I think I'm going to extend it to about 15. I'm looking to add 2 or 3 cryptos, more risky ones, high risk. Throw a few $1,000s into them. Let's see if they do that 50x in the next bull run in the next coming years. Why not? I want them to be good projects. Dreamer, anti-Bitcoinsensus. Hi, can I still get the Bybit bonus if I transfer BTC instead of money? Absolutely. You can on Bybit, you can deposit Bitcoin, you can deposit Ethereum, you can deposit USDT. It all depends, whatever you want. Okay, they do accept. You can deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC, and you will be getting that bonus also. You need to sign up with a link. You need to go to the rewards hub, okay, which is here. Once you sign up, it takes less than 2 minutes. You don't need any KYC for Bybit, so no personal details. Just with an email and a password. All right, if you are going to be moving less than 2 Bitcoin a day, which is pretty high for most of the people, you don't need any KYC, which is brilliant. So you just need to go to the rewards hub. All right, that's on your profile, and then you need to follow the steps to claim that $4,450 worth of bonus. BTC dominance, please, says Dippin. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. Hi Andy, do you still accumulate Bitcoin at 22 and 23k range? Says Karam. Absolutely do. I am actually going to buy some Bitcoin tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is a day that I do have to buy up some Bitcoin. I dollar cost average at this range. There is something, okay, and I'll be taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance right away. I'll just leave the chart here ready. What do you think, guys? Is the Bitcoin bottom in? Because do you know about the Pi cycle? Pi cycle top, right? It has been predicting the tops, all right, very accurately from 2013, from 2014. Once you had the cross here, I do not know what kind of equation or these moving averages use, but you can see the bear market, the bull market. Once it had the cross to perfection, it indicated the top in 2017. It indicated the top in 2021 in May. And I remember seeing this, and it was spot on. It was true that we did break all-time high, but it did indicate a top. We dropped 50%. So that is that was a top indicator. What has happened right now, looking at the Pi cycle bottom indicator that did predict the Bitcoin bottom back in 2015. It did predict the Bitcoin bottom in January of 2019. This is enough. This is enough track record to take this in consideration. It is currently predicting that the Bitcoin price has bottomed below $18,000, that this was the bottom at least the local bottom, all right, for the next coming months, according to the price cycle bottom, you know. And this is an indicator that you cannot ignore. It's accurately called the tops once we had the cross of these moving averages, and it has also predicted the bottoms. It is flashing right now that the bottom is in here in July below $18,000. My question for you on the poll today: is the Bitcoin bottom in? And I'm going to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance right away. Oh, whoops. Hang on one second. Is just creating the poll right now. Is the Bitcoin bottom in according to Pi cycle bottom indicator? Let me know, guys, in the poll right away. Let me know if you think, okay, this is very important, you know, and this has been a very, very accurate indicator. It does have, you can see it from the tops and bottoms, not only the bottoms or the tops, you know, both. It's absolutely insane. I remember seeing this one on the top and it was perfect. You know, it was the top, you know, that $65,000 Bitcoin back in April. It was the top. And we had that indicator, the Pi cycle top indicator. So let me know, guys, in the comment section, and let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. What is happening with the Bitcoin dominance? It's something very curious here on the Bitcoin dominance that I am seeing right now. We are actually not getting a bounce from this range. This is really good for altcoins. I wasn't expecting this breakdown inside of this range. What happened here? We got a retest of this resistance after a breakout of the lower highs. It came back down. We got a reaction. I was expecting a bounce from this level. We are actually finally breaking down this level on the Bitcoin dominance. People are actually gaining confidence in altcoins again, especially Ethereum, maybe some L1s, some good projects. They are putting money from Bitcoin into some altcoins. Bitcoin dominance is dropping for the last few weeks right now. So we are below a major resistance level that was support. The possibility in the Bitcoin dominance coming lower at this moment is very, very high for the coming weeks. We've lost this support level. We got a reaction for several days. The reaction was there. Now what happened is we did not get the bounce. So we are breaking lower. So the lower is possible. We might see some altcoins actually finding a local bottom and getting some pretty good relief rallies in the next coming weeks. This is very, very possible. Is the Bitcoin bottom in according to the Pi cycle bottom indicator? We've got 58% of people saying no. We've got 120 votes at this moment. So 58% of people are saying that no, that yeah, the Bitcoin bottom is not in, that we are going lower. Crazy. Who knows? Nobody knows. Let's take a look at Fantom right away. Can you do Fantom? Much love from Italy, baby. Didi, much love from Spain. Let's take a look at Fantom right away for you. I got some people here. Pump it. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin pumping? I think it can pump. We do have a little bit of space here to hit the resistance from the lower highs on Bitcoin, and I'll go through Fantom right away, but Bitcoin's number one, guys. And we have the Gartly pattern, beautiful Gartly pattern here, hitting the to perfection, all right, that from this low, that 0.79, okay, 0.78, 0.79 to perfection, getting that bounce here from this Gartly pattern. And a good take profit level is the 618 from C to D. We still have some pumpy action very likely on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin before the end of today will be hitting $23,000. It's very, very likely. We're gonna get that small little pump at least to the $23,000, in my personal opinion. Let's take a look at Fantom. What's going on? Because I think Fantom is looking bullish. I did see some people talking about Fantom on the Telegram group, looking pretty bullish. We did have a breakout here on Fantom. Oh, it is looking pretty bullish. Fantom is looking pretty strong. I remember a lot of people saying in the comment section, is Fantom a good shorting opportunity? And I'm going to explain why there was a good shorting opportunity. There was, and there is not a good shorting opportunity right now on Fantom, exactly at this 34-cent level. And this is very, very important to understand, guys. You need to understand this when you are trading, that the first retest from a major level that has been respected as support. You got one breakout here. This is the 34-cent, 35-cent level, 34-cent level, more than 35 on Fantom. You break down, the first retest was just a few days ago on the 22nd of July. The first retest hitting the biggest point of control from the volume traded the last 60 days approximately was right over here at 34 cents. If you are looking for that high probability shorting opportunity on Fantom, it happened on the 20th of July, the first retest. Where did we go down to? Well, of course, the take profit zone was at 31-cent level. Okay, 31 cent. You got a very, very large, nice consolidation right there. So that was a take profit zone level right there, as you can see here, where I have my boxes marked up. Okay. It was an easy short. This was an easy short. Of course, what is happening right now? If I zoom in on Fantom, I did have some people, I remember the last couple of days, is this a shorting opportunity on Fantom? Because this is the strongest point of control. You know, this is, you know, we need to get this rejection. We are in a massive aggressive downtrend. You know, we should be going down. And I was saying to the community the last couple of days, you know, we've had the rejection already. The rejection happened. We are creating higher lows. We are in a local uptrend at this moment. You know, focus on what is happening also in the short term, not only on the long term and resistance and everything's bearish and Bitcoin and crypto. We are going to see big relief pumps. We're going to get people bullish with big relief pumps on Bitcoin. I'm not saying that the bottom is in and we are going to hit all-time highs in the next couple of months. No, but we are going to see big relief pumps on inside of this bear market. Just like we went from, you know, $3,200, $3,500 back in 2018. And in, you know, Q1 of 2019, you know, we were starting pumping like crazy and we went all the way up to $14,000 inside of the bear market, you know, from 3.5K to 14K in the bear market. So yeah, expect Bitcoin that it can go to 25 and 30K, no problem, in the next coming months. It's very, very possible, and then continue the downtrend. Being closed mind, I got so many people saying I'm extremely bearish and Bitcoin's going down to 10K no matter what. These are bull traps. We can make money on these bull traps, guys. It doesn't matter. But people are just so blindly bearish or bullish. I'm bullish and bearish every single day. I can be both things. So anyway, focusing on Fantom, and this is super important, guys. You need to have that mentality if you want to be a successful trader, because if you just focus on one side of the market, of course you're not taking full opportunity of the price action going up and going down. You know, just a little tip there that I just want to say. So in the short term here on Fantom, you know, like I said, I had so many people, is this still a shorting range? And I'm explaining that no, it's not. Your shorting opportunity was here. It is true that we could get rejected, but it's a more risky trade. This is a risky short. So you're hitting that 34 cent once, twice here, 3 times trying to break up, you know, and now we're having the kind of 5th attempt, right? 4th, 5th attempt. Right now, hitting 35 cent. You know, this wants to pop. This wants to have a breakout. It wants to happen. Why? Because you are in an uptrend. You are retesting several times this resistance. You are creating higher lows. I mean, look at this. You are aggressively in higher lows. It is a strong resistance level. but the shorting opportunity was here to come all the way down here to take profits at this resistance. That was the trade. That was the trade. If you were looking for a short, that was it. Now, still in this uptrend, if Fantom breaks here this 34-35 cent range, this is no successful breakout yet. If it breaks and hits 40 cents in the next couple of days, it's going to be looking extremely bullish. You know, that correction that happens in the next coming days back down to 35 cent level, if it gets a consolidation and it gets low volume also, it's going to be looking pretty good for a nice long. Of course, where would be the good shorting opportunity trade? The good opportunity short trade on Fantom, of course, would be, let me just zoom out here. Getting below this higher low range. Let me get this kind of symmetrical triangle out of the way. This broke out and managed to hold nicely as support. You know, you can see the triangle right there. Bang, bang, bang. You know, this was a pretty nice long right there. But we can get this out of the way. We want to look for the high probability short opportunity. It would be breaking below this higher low level. It's a very hard one though. I mean, this looks pretty insane. This could have an insane breakout to the upside. This is creating an ascending triangle, as you can see here on the chart. Aggressive higher lows and a big resistance level at 34-35 cent range. This could have a big nice pop to the upside in the next 24 hours, you know, 24 to 48 hours. You're having some pretty nice bullish momentum here, pretty nice pressure. Stay cautious. I mean, the first bounce, like I said, the high probability trade would be the first retest, and this might happen in a couple of days. It might happen in 2 weeks. You do not know when you're going to come down to this level, but this is a very strong level, the 34-35 cent range. I wouldn't rush into a long because you always can have those fake outs. I would wait for explosive breakout to the upside and then a nice correction. Right, am I too late for BTC USD analysis? You can take a look at the beginning of the live stream, or you know, just about 10 minutes ago as well from the live stream, because I have been doing some Bitcoin analysis and my high probability scenarios and levels. Right, let's take a look, guys. This is everyone thinking the bottom is in. Haha, 16k very soon. Alex Forsyth. I mean, I don't know if the Bitcoin bottom is in. I want to trade what is happening. I am accumulating. These are already good levels. Don't laugh, because not everybody is thinking that the bottom is in. I think more people are expecting 10k Bitcoin. This is not guaranteed that this is going to happen. And this is not a chart to ignore, you know. I have seen this live myself. The Pi cycle top indicator, predicting tops, you know, from 2013, 2014, 2018, 2021, predicting the bottoms also, the cross of these moving averages. You know, who knows, you know, this might be also the bottom. I think there's more people that are bearish than bullish, you know. Now, this is really fun to see on the poll. Yeah, follow my Instagram if you want to see me breakdancing, says Mark Dutch. That's my personal Instagram. You guys can follow me on my personal Instagram if you want. You got it there in the comment section to see me breakdancing. See my personal life if you want. Yeah, I'm asking here on the poll, you know, is the Bitcoin bottom in according to the Pi cycle bottom indicator? We got 47% of people saying yes, and we got 53% of people saying no. You guys create the market. This is almost a 50-50 thing, you know. We got buyers and we got sellers. This is absolutely insane. It's almost a 50-50. A lot of people are bullish and a lot of people are bearish. This is absolutely phenomenal. Hey Andy, besides VPVR, what do you use most for confluences? Fibonacci, I use, of course. Fibonacci is extremely important. VPVR and market structure and volume. I mean, volume is one of my favorite tools. Also, you need a very good exchange such as a Bybit with high volume, right? Bybit does have a a good impact because there are billions of dollars every 24 hours. And trading moves the market, not buying and holding Bitcoin, not selling on spot or over the counter. You need to sell huge amounts of Bitcoin. Trading basically moves the market. Not buying Bitcoin and holding it on a cold wallet. This is not going to move the price of Bitcoin. You need activity, trading. So Bybit is a very legit exchange to check out the volume spikes. And this is what I use volume a lot to see where the pressure is. Moving averages? No, I do not use moving averages ever. And you will never see me with a new moving average on the chart. Never, never, ever. Maybe for entertainment purposes, or if there's something, but no, moving averages, no. I think they're kind of a lagging indicator. I saw a documentary about the price indicator, and they had to adjust the numbers to make it work. Okay. What are the transaction fees on Bybit? Thanks, says Chris. They are very, very low. They do change, of course, but they are extremely cheap. You can see funding rate 0.0091. The transaction fees, it all depends on how much you trade with, but they are very, very, very low. They are very low. You can check out all the fee details on the information here on Bybit. They are very, very cheap though. Very, very cheap. What about stock RSI? Stochastic RSI. I do use the RSI, not the stock RSI sometimes, just to take a look at divergence on the daily, on the 4 hourly. Not much though. I do have it here. I do have the regular, RSI. Just to take a look at divergence sometimes, but it's not an indicator that I use for trading, basically. Just to see maybe price exhaustion on the daily, on the 4 hourly. It helps a little bit. It's also a lagging indicator. Market structure, price action, volume, VPVR to see where the strongest levels are of resistance and support. Not much more than that, guys. Harmonic. I like harmonics sometimes. I do use harmonics for trading. So yeah, I will be getting a course, an intensive course on how I, trade. But most importantly, is not only the trading, is not only the technical analysis, sorry. It is the risk management. How to know what to risk, how to get in and out, protect capital with the certain movements that happen on the chart. And I want to try and get this into a really, really short course, okay? Getting straight to the point, guys, because there's a lot of courses there that have too much information, talk too much, and they don't show you, risk management. I remember someone passing something about psychology. Psychology is 90% of trading. That's a bunch of BS. I think that's 90% is risk management. If you don't have risk management, your psychology will be crap. Psychology comes with risk management. If you risk too much, then you're gonna have bad psychology. You're gonna be nervous. You're not gonna be. If you risk, 1 to 2%, then you're absolutely fine. You need to have good risk management. Look for the good high, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk to reward trades. Then you're gonna, who cares about psychology? You need to have good risk management. Tell me if you're gonna have good psychology if you risk 100% of your account. I've got insane psychology. I'm super happy and my analysis is great. My psychology is great. And then, go on then risk 50% of your capital or 100% of your capital in a trade. And yeah, psychology then it's risk management. risk management is trading. Risk management is more important than TA. Absolutely. That's why I said, I would say, 90% risk management and 10%. I am not the best TA guy out there. A lot of people, you know that. I'm not the best technical analyst guy out there, but I know how to make money at the end of the month. I've lost a lot of money before trading. You can't risk 1% from 100 or 1,000. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, guys. I know a lot of people who have accounts of $100 or $500. And if you have an account of $500, are you going to risk $5? It's 1%. Are you going to make a $5 trade, $10 trade? You should do. You need to try and make, you need to try and double your account in 3, 4, 5 months. Not in 1 week, because you are going to lose money at the end of the day, guys. It's just like that. It's most of the people do. I mean, there are some very, very professional traders out there that can double their account in a few days. But yeah. Andy, your breakdancing made me crack up, but you're very good at it, says Ruham. Well, I used to be much better. I'm old now. I don't practice. The pi indicator is good, but the crisis is huge. Yeah, this is also very thing. Bitcoin hasn't faced a massive, big economic crash such as the 2008 one. It was created in 2008. So yeah, maybe, this crisis that is inevitable by the end of 2022, by 2023, when we have these hikes, of interest rates, money is very hard to be lent, inflation is very high. It's kind of inevitable that this crisis will come in, at the end of the year or 2023. It just needs to happen. So maybe Bitcoin and crypto are going to go lower. Guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. I'm going to get some tea right now. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a little bit of a conversation, reading the comment section at the end of the, right now, reading the comment section to interact with the community. Be careful. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, of course, Monday, getting prepared. I do see a little bit of more pumpy action on Bitcoin, 23K. I do think we're going to reach it in the next coming hours. It looks very, very likely. I've showed you the levels. If you paid attention, what I am looking for on the high probability trades on Bitcoin. And this will happen maybe in between tomorrow and Tuesday. I'm not in a rush into trading. I'm waiting for that big move with volume, waiting for retracements with a low volume, looking for that rejection or bounce from support or resistance. And that's it, guys. I'm just waiting for that high probability trade. Thank you, guys, for joining the live stream. Remember, you got insane bonuses on Bybit, PrimeXBT. I'm going to start trading again on PrimeXBT. I'm just so focused on Bitcoin and some altcoins that PrimeXBT, the good thing that you can trade, S&P 500, gold, oil, forex, using crypto as collateral, using altcoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or some stable coins such as USDT. You get up to $7,000. I'm going to start using PrimeXBT also in the next coming weeks. You got insane bonuses down below, guys, if you want to take advantage. Remember, only trade money that you are willing to, lose, all right? Not willing to lose, but that, don't risk more than you're willing to lose, basically. Stay cautious. Use those links only if you are experienced, all right? And you know kind of what you're doing. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news, technical analysis ideas, okay? All about crypto down below. All our socials are down below, guys. Make sure to follow them. Thanks for joining the live stream, and I will see you guys in the next one.